Right, let's see. Let's have a look. Live stream. Oh, there we are, live stream. Live stream. Got my head chopped off. Let's see. Chat window. Ah, there we are. Right then, so we're all ready to go. Hello, Lloyd. Welcome. We're on the hotel Wi-Fi tonight, so we'll see how we go. We've got 50%, 60% drop frames, same as my Wi-Fi, so it's not going to make any difference. How are you doing? That's good. So we'll just wait for some people to come on, if anybody can be bothered tonight after last night's epic. We're never gonna compete with that. Nearly 4.5 hours, and I'm never doing it again, ever. Never say never. Oh, good. That's good. So what we got? Let me have a look. Oh dear me. Where's the window? 8 people watching. Hello, 8 people. Well, hello, 7 people. 7 people not said hello. Farang Trills, that's another one. That's 6 people not said hello. Hello, Farang. Are you ready for another epic? Because we're not doing it. God, nearly killed me. Oh my God, I was exhausted today. Didn't get to bed till gone, whatever, 3, I think it was, 3:03. You gave up. Yeah, I should have given up myself, really. Oh well. Never mind, you live and learn. Hello, Rudy. Rudy is in the house. Say hello, Rudy. Darling. Rudy. Come tell me. Come tell me what you think. Yoko Tai. Yoko Tai. You tell Rudy what you think. Yoko Tai. No, it won't, Rudy. Sorry. I think you'll find, Lloyd, that there is a backlog. I don't think it matters where you are. I think you just have to wait. At least you've got a date or a possible tribunal. Some people haven't even got that. So we were in, well, you have to wait for the video, but we were in Yoko Tai tonight, Rudy. I told you I was going to go, didn't I? I told you I was going to go and find it. And yes, Eric's bar is still over the road, next door to the Ting Tong bar, whatever they call it, Tiki bar. So it's still there, along with another bar which didn't have a name on it. I think they do, Lloyd. I think they back it up to your claim. So wait in 6 months, you should be all right. And I think that's how it works anyway. Be quite good. It amazes me what they think that you're going to live off of for transportation, because they take your car off you if you have one, and then they expect you to still get around. And if you have a job and you rely on your car, then you lose your job. Why have I got a copyright thing on my video? I have to go and check that out. One of my Thailand 5 series, the Rayon trip. I know for a fact I didn't use any copyright music. So some scammer. Well, Rudy, I'm not going to disappoint you with telling you our outcome, but Madam gave it in a few succinct words. She said it in the car, and I've got it on video, and I laughed my bloody head off when she said it because it was hilarious. But let's just say, personally, okay, between you and me, I did enjoy the Penang. I had a Penang curry. It was really spicy though. I mean, really spicy. But then they are. Penang is spicy, but I probably found it different to other Penangs that I've had. This one was really, 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 really spicy. Yes. Um, I don't think you do, Lloyd. I don't think that's true. I think your disabled rail card you can get regardless. Or did I send in my evidence? I don't know. Anyway, I've got a rail card. It lasts for 5 years. You have to pay for it as well. So anybody thinking that they're going to give you a rail card for free, they don't. You have to pay for it. And I think it's about 50 quid. Can't remember exactly. I also can't remember because I've done it such a long time ago, well, 5 years ago. So I don't. Hello, Dazza. Yo, yo. So yes, I can't remember, Lloyd. Sorry, but yes, you are pretty much stuffed with if you've lost your PIP, which is obviously for mobility, and it relies on you don't get your blue badge, and you don't get your rail card. Then how do you get round? You know, and you can't even have a bus pass because you're not old enough. Oh, you did it for a year. Well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? You always do it for 5 years. Then even if you don't use it, you've still got it. So, and if you, I worked it out that if you use it probably 2 or 3 times in 5 years, you get your money back for it because you save a load of money on every trip that you do. So if you went to London several times, like I did a couple of trips up to London and back. You know, I saved loads of money, and also, you know, even though you've paid out the money, you've also saved it. Plus, you also get other stuff like the accessibility helpline and that sort of thing. Of course, you can use it. It's valid. If your rail card is valid, there's nothing. They don't check that you're on PIP. They only check that you've got a rail card. You have to have your rail card with you, obviously when you travel, but they don't look for it. Who is it in the check shirt? I looked then, didn't I? I looked. I did look. I'm sorry. I fell for that one. Thanks, Stazza. I was thinking, who the f is in my room? Well done. You got me. Well done. That's the one and only time you'll get me. It will be, guys, it will be a fairly short one tonight because Madam has just told me that she wants to get up 4 a.m. So, and as you all know, yesterday, well, I told you yesterday, if you were here, that it's the 2nd-month anniversary of her mother's death. So they are going to the temple tomorrow morning. They're going to make an offering, and they've got a load of food that they present. So it's a early start, but we have yet to get up. So I really don't know if it's going to happen or not. Certainly we're going to have to set the alarm. Yeah, it is. It is very, very, very useful. If you do train journeys, we save 25 to 30% on your trip. So if I did a trip to London, I mean, it could cost you like 50 odd, 60 odd quid off peak. But when you pay like 20 quid or whatever, it's pretty reasonable. Of course, I'm exaggerating on those prices because I really don't know what the real prices are. With Temple, it's the one just down the road, which if you know, let me just think where we're going. So we head from the Green Hotel, going with the Green Hotel on your left down that road. There was a side street there with the market in it. Is that right? Or you go down to the bottom of the road. Yes, sorry, I got that slightly wrong. So you go down to the bottom of that road with the Green Hotel on the left of it, and you turn right, and then I think it's first left, and you drive down this very narrow lane, and it's the temple just down there. It's not very far away, but it's quite difficult to find if you're not sure where you're going. I don't know the name of it, but I'm sure I can get that. Darling, what is the name of the temple tomorrow? You forget. Okay. So Rudy, neither of us know. Sorry. But basically, if you go down to the bottom of the road, turn right, turn left, you'll be there. Yeah. Well, if you've got your rail card, Lloyd, they can't refuse you because you have to have it when you buy the ticket, because you have to show it. So you clearly, if you've got a disabled rail ticket, you're disabled, so they can get stuffed. Just tell them to get stuffed. Now, don't do that. They'll probably kick you off the plane, train, whatever, lorry, bus. Yes. So whatever. Don't worry about it, mate. There's lots of prejudice. People look at me and say I'm drunk too, when I'm clearly not. They want everybody dead, mate. They want all disabled people dead. Well, they're a bunch of yes, but we won't say what they are. Well, although we do have free speech, so we can say what we want. So there we go. It's tomorrow morning. Oh my God, 4 a.m. I am indeed probably pissed most of the time. That's right. I seem to be drinking quite a lot when I'm here. So, but really, drinking a lot is not a lot because only 2 bottles, if I'm lucky, per day. And you can't get pissed on this stuff. It's like weakest piss, basically. As I said before, I even said it on the video that the dickheads quote from, they class it as the Bible of everything I've said ever. I said it on that video, and somebody actually agreed with me that the medication that we take actually counteracts the effects of the alcohol. So we don't get as drunk as we would do. The alcohol is not really, we have to have a lot more to make the same effect. And that is a fact, because somebody else independently clarified it, because they said the same thing. In fact, I think it was our other Viking who is now in Chatham. 2 bottles of wine or beer. No, it's beer. It's Singer. Obviously, if I had 2 bottles of wine every single day, I would be an alcoholic and probably dead. Um, yes, yes, it's not good to have liver disease. You do need to stop taking them because it doesn't get you as pissed. Either that or just drink more. And the whole thing about spirits and beer, same thing. They have the same effect. It's basically, obviously, if you're drinking beer, then you drink a lot more liquid than spirits. But not over here, because over here it's a little tiny thimbleful of alcohol, and then you plaster it with bloody soda and ice. So you don't really get any alcohol every pint that you have. So you could be drinking all night and probably have about 10 pints, but most of it is soda and hardly any alcohol. Ah, well, there you go. So you have to have a lot more to get pissed. Hello, Brian. Yes. So we've all got our little afflictions, haven't we, where we compensate. So I didn't know it would be like that, but it just turned out that medication is something that affects your alcohol. I mean, technically, and if it was a doctor in the house, they would tell you that you shouldn't really drink. But if you did everything you were told by people, then you would not have a life, which is what's happened with the trolls. They just have not got a life. Um, and they try to bring everybody down to their own stupid moronic level. So what they should do is go out and get a beer, have a nice time, go out and enjoy themselves, buy a nice ticket, one-way ticket to the moon, and actually stay there with the clangers. And now they've used that part of the video to prove that I'm a nutter. Well, they don't need to prove it. I am a nutter. Unfortunately, small girls, you're quite right. It is good trying. However, one of my family members died from it, so it's not a good thing to have. I mean, we weren't close, but they were an alcoholic, so self-inflicted partly. Because the professional will say that it's a mental illness that you cannot stop drinking. The same as people cannot stop smoking because it's addictive. But I think you have to want to do things in life. If you want to do it, then you probably will. Hello, Ian. That's very formal. Only my mother calls me Andrew. Are you my mother in disguise? In fact, you could be my mother trolling me under your name. Disappear for good. That sounded like a song. What was it? Oh God, it's gone. I'm back for good. Back for good. Back for good. Disappear for good. Robbie Williams was in it. Was in the band. I'm hopeless, aren't I? Anyway, Small Gods is in the house because it is Saturday and he's not working. Mamma mia, I don't think it was. He wasn't in Robbie Williams wasn't in that. You know a song that will get on my nerves, get on my nerves, get on my nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. Show me the way to go home. I had a little drink about an hour ago. Oh, yeah. Yes, Brian. I understand what you're saying now. Are we still like, hello, Spade Martin? Spade Martin? Hello. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're well. Yes, back to normal next week. Next Sunday. Back to my regular slot. Daydream Believer. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm a daydream. Oh, no, I don't know the words, so I can't do it. Somebody has to. Yeah, I'm tired and, oh, yeah. Tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. I'm all right, Martin. Fine, Martin. Fine, Martin. Fine, Martin. If you say that really fast, fine, Martin. Now, I'm okay, Martin. Lovely to see you on the live streams. We are starting again, back at that my normal slot before I left for Thailand. Ooh, very good, Ian. Well done. Lots of commission. Can you farewell your Spanish ladies? Which song is it, Lloyd? Is it the one, I know a song that will get on your nerves? I know a song that will get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. Five more to win. Five more to win. Five more to win. Yes, Martin. There you go. See, I've even advertised your channel. Yeah. The song, the one in Jaws. No, I can't. This is why no one watches. No, they do. Small gods. Where were you last night for the epic all-nighter? See, you weren't there, and you missed the 4.5 hour live stream. Never to be repeated ever in my whole life, because it nearly killed me. I went to bed and I was awake at 7, which was like 3 hours sleep, and then I turned over, I saw the sign, the time, and I went back to sleep. Didn't get up to 10:30. Waste of the day, really. Hello, Andrew. I don't do karaoke, Lloyd. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm an excellent singer, but I don't want to waste my talents on karaoke. Well, we'll try and fix that, small gods. Is that Kev? Oh, Dazza, you can't get me again. I fell for it once. You turned over and saw it. Indeed, Ian, we have a very low. I mean, we had a good number last night. Darling, that's very loud. And it's copyright music. I'll get hammered for that. Hopefully you didn't hear it or I was talking over it. But somehow one of my videos from last series just got hammered for music, and I'm pretty certain that they're taking the piss because I was quite sure that I didn't. It's a road trip one, so I know for a fact that I don't use copyright music. So that's a bit of pain in the ass. They do try it every now and again. Copyright. You don't hear any now because I've told her to turn it down. It's gone quiet. We got the TV on, very, very quiet, and she's on YouTube. Well, I've got to make myself heard over the bloody music. Right, just bear with, because I've got to do some copying, because that's finished. Hello, Frank. So that's my car cam. That's all copied. Hello, hello. So now I'm going to be the audio recorder. Yes, very. Especially if it's in the background and you can't do anything about it and they hammer you for it. Oh, I didn't see you coming then, Nancy, Mr. Troll. I'll tell you now, you're going to be abusive, you can F off. Because we don't accept trolls. Kai, it's Mr. Egg in the house. That's off copyright. Trouble with these trolls is that they bleat the same old broken record that's really, really boring. It is like playing the 50s records over and over again. They can't even realise that they're being so effing boring. Nobody wants to listen anyway. And even if you told them the truth, but oh, by the way, just go and watch last night's video, the live stream. You have all of the facts that you need for your trolling experience. So go and watch it. You'll find the truth there. But of course, you're not interested in the truth. You're only interested in making up things. So you can F off out of here before you get banned. I'm not in any mood tonight for you lot. I was last night. I was quite happy to have the trolls in, but they didn't come. So I'm just going to copy this over. So just bear with, because if I don't do it, it takes forever. And also, we've only got a few hours today, because we've got to be up at 4 in the morning. Move. I've got to move it. I've got to put it to there. And I've got to put it on day 27. My goodness me. Day 27 already. It's horrendous. Right. My wife would hammer me if I did what you're doing every night. They don't like the facts, really. They don't. They don't like the truth either. And what's more, I said it last night. They don't actually like being called effing wasters. I told you about that last night, didn't I? I had a message saying, Andy, do you think it's really appropriate to be calling people effing wasters? Oh, I'm on about that because it did give me a lovely laugh. Really fantastic. Now go and watch the whole effing video, you troll. Then you'll get my view time numbers up and my view rate. So you'll just do me a favour, and if you're not going to F off, then go and watch it because it will help me make more money on monetization. So up yours. They live under the they live in Kai's neck of the wood, apparently. Kai, is that not right? Did you not say that you had trolls where you live? Because seems that we've got one here today. We didn't have any last night because they probably weren't allowed out. It was too late for them. because they have to be in bed by 6. Yes. See, I was actually listening last night because we had a good old chat, didn't we? We had a really interesting chat, 4.5 hour chat. There was lots of interesting stuff in there, including some really factual facts. Yes, how it really is. So you can make of it what you like. But if you do watch it from beginning to end, I will warn you, it is 4.5 hours. Just think of the view time I have on that video. I mean, it's amazing. It's already had 197 views already. Oh yeah. Well told by me. Okay, Ian. Ian has a special request. Oh God, sounds ominous. Factual facts. Yes. No, they're not. Can I do a zippy impression? Oh, bang on. No, I can't. I can do a ooh. Oh no, hang on. Let me get into character. Oh God. I haven't watched them for ages, but it's a pity I tapped out earlier. I ran out of beer. What do you expect? It could have been 5 hours, but hey, I was tired, and as it turned out, I couldn't get up in the morning as it was. But yeah. Oh, Jeffrey. Bungle's drinking beer. How about that? Is that all right for you? That was what's his face? Muppet. What was his name? Hang on, Zippy, Bungle, and Jeffrey. Jeffrey's the adult. Well, supposedly. Oh yes, Bungle. Yes, Bungle. Oh my God, what are we doing tonight? Call Bert for the beer. I should have done Ray, shouldn't I? I should have done. But never mind. Never mind. Ian, that's very naughty. Oh, Jeffrey, can I play on James maracas and blow Bungle's trumpet? Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, Jeffrey, can I play on James maracas? Is there an adult in the room? No, sorry, Frank. They all went out for the night and left me alone. I'm alone. Yes, I am drinking again, trolls. Thing is, though, I'm on holiday, so I can. I am allowed to. We had a good night out there with Rudy's recommendation. You have to wait for the video. Well, I'll tell you what then. I'll do an impression myself, shall I? How about that? Wanker. Have you got a job? What do you do for a living then? Let's hear all about you, shall we? Let's make it all about you. Seems that you want to come in and start slagging off people. Come on, spill the beans. What do you do for a living? How many trolls are there? There's only one so far. There's probably loads watching because catch more flies with lemonade. because I don't know how many are there. There are there's 20 people watching. So obviously in that 20 there's going to be a few. Must be National Troll Day. No, I've told you what it is, Lloyd. It's the weekend. They don't have to go to bed early because you know what? When it's a school week day, they have to go to bed by 6. They're not allowed out. Unfortunately, he is, and I could show you some of the comments that he's been leaving on videos, but it's on my computer at home. And if you go and look at his comments on other channels that he's left, in particular ones about me, you'll know what I'm on about. I mean, he's probably getting a big head now because he's saying, oh, look, he's mentioned me and I've got a big head because I'm a troll. So, you know, look, obviously I've gone a bit too far there and the moderators have deleted his comments. So thank you. But he can come back and give me the answer to my question if he wants. And he could tell me what he does for a living. I'll be happy to hear that. It's probably nothing, mind you. Probably trolling his job because he's got no life. He's a sado waster. And if he had any sense, he'd get a ticket and he'd come over and experience it for the first time. Pleasuring myself, of course. Oh dear. I'm not pleasuring myself on air, thank you, Ian. Brothers, but when I'm at home, it is a case of I don't drink. I only have a couple of beers when I'm here, a couple of beers a day if I'm lucky, because I'm on holiday. And I don't drink at home. I'd rarely, I'll probably have a ginger beer every now and again, a weekend. But to be fair, I've got to drive a car to work and I've got to be able to teach. Can't do that with a headache. So, you know, I have to be on my best behaviour when I'm doing my teaching because I'm a professional. I've got qualifications. And I've also got a job. He must have fallen on his head as a baby. But you notice that he hasn't come back with what he does. So, you know, clearly it leads me to think that he hasn't got a job and he's probably on the dole and he calls people out because he is jealous. Well, there you go, Ian. I can recommend that. 60 mil of codeine with half a dozen chans and you'll be happy as Larry. No, you don't want to do that, Lloyd. Mind you, they wouldn't be able to tell, would they? You told me earlier. Because if you've got slurred speech, they're not going to know if you're drunk or not. Just an observation. I know I've got slurred speech, even when I'm not drunk. So there you go. So got to get going. Oh, right. Okay. Well, cheers for that, Martin. We are here tomorrow if you're interested, because we've only got tomorrow and Monday. So there you go. Oh, he can't reply because he's been hidden. Oh dear. Never mind. GENC. Bye bye. Go and get a life. Could be a singer guy. Please do not mix your drugs. It's not right. It's not clever. Oh my God, I've just realised the trolls will have a field day with that. Oh well, never mind. It does say on the packet that it's your own risk and it's only a recommendation. So far, I haven't died yet, so it's probably not that serious. I'll make something of that too. Um, right, let me just copy these files over again because that's finished. We got to do the GoPro one, which is the biggest, longest job. Right, and so, oh god, plug it in first. No. Right, let's see if we can copy these files. Hero 4. Oh Christ, why is that full? Shouldn't be full. Oh, is that because Madam went round? Oh, yeah, I've got to tell you about that. Oh, God, that'll make you laugh. Just remind me in a minute. Just say the word exercise. Not yet. Let me just copy these files over. Right, I reckon that'll be, well, it's a 64 gig card, so it's going to be a few hours, I reckon. Right, let's get back to the chat window. Right, so yeah, probably back in rehab Wednesday. God. Yeah, oh God. Oh dear. Now I say this be as weak as water. If I get drunk on that, it'd be a miracle. Like I say, we went in patio, weren't we? We were in the patio those 2 days. That the day that we went through the hideaway with Mr. Alfie, and the other day when we went to the Ladyboy show. I mean, we must have had like maybe 15 bottles of beer, and it was just about able to walk. Well, if that is actually true, that you are a karate instructor, then basically you have no respect and you're teaching a load of shit. Because I've been teaching for since 1990, and I hold a 7th dan in karate, and I taught many people. I had 65 black belts under me that I taught. I was teaching 250 people a week, and I was making shitloads of money, but I did it honestly and with respect. So the way that you talk to me here and on my comments, you have no respect for anybody, and you should give up karate, because you cannot be teaching proper karate. I mean, not made up karate, without the etiquette. And the etiquette is that you show respect to everybody. And that is respect from the way that you behave. And unfortunately, the way you're behaving or have behaved is absolutely appalling. So there. And if you really wanted to know what I did for a living, and I do work, thank you very much, you could ask me politely. But unfortunately, so far, you haven't. You just made comments about insinuations that people will read and go, oh, he's a scrounger, and that is your aim, then you can F off. Yeah, he needs to report back to his puppet masters. That's quite true, small gods. Most of these are brainless morons. They go around in packs. It's like a swarm of wasps. They have no brain. They just attack everything. in mass. And what they don't like is when people fight back. But if you wanted to ask me anything about anything in my life, I've got nothing to hide. And in fact, if you want to go and watch the previous day's video, 4.5 hours, you'll find all of it, the information in there, as I said earlier. So make of it what you want. But for now, clear off, because we want to talk about something more interesting. So what I was going to talk about was this really funny thing. Oh God. It made me laugh so much that I nearly died. I don't know if you know this, Rudy. There's a park in the north area. There's a park, and they do exercise there. So they do running and where did you hide the paint patties? I did hide them. They're on my head. Can't you see them? They're invisible. No, there's a park in the north area of the city, Rudy. You might know it. We were there tonight because they said it was the three sisters and Fern, and they all got their running shoes on. I mean, immediately I'm laughing my head off because they've all got running shoes on and they haven't done a bit of exercise in God knows how long, and they're all going to go and have heart attacks by the look of it because they're going to try and do running. Anyway, I put down my laughing slightly in order to listen, and we're going to go to the park and do a little bit of walking and running. Okay, fair enough. Do you want to come with me? Well, I'm not really into walking, but I can go and go and make a video. So anyway, we get there, and what they've done is they've actually community spirit of the city. They've built a track. It goes all around the lake. It's got three different tracks. It's got red for bikes, green for running, and yellow for walking and jogging and things like that, and children. So 3 tracks. It's quite big, and it goes about, I would say, 1 lap is, if you're running, is 15 minutes long, because I timed it. There was a guy running around, and I timed him, and he took about 15 minutes to go around this track. So it's a good fair way. Anyway, so I got this video camera, and I'm making this video, and they all go, right, you sit there, we'll be back in a minute. Thinking, you won't be back in a minute. You'll probably be taking the ambulance to the hospital at this rate. So they disappear off into the actual distance. They are running, they're sort of jogging. Anyway, 15-20 minutes later, she comes back, and she's actually running. I'm thinking, gee, wow. And then 10 minutes after she made it, the other lot made it. But what they've done is they've done a really community spirit area, because there was children, there was women, there was men, there was couples, there was young people, there was people on bikes, there was people with scooters, there was parents with babies in buggies. They were all doing exercise around this track. I don't know how long it's been there, because last time I went there, which was a couple of years ago, it wasn't there. It was just just like a park. So oh look, Mr. Chef is in the house, and he's another one of those stupid trolls. Yes, we had that discussion last time he turned up. Mr. Mike Chef and also Mark Chef. They're related because they're chefs. Apparently, Mike Chef works in a Toby carvery. Apparently, if that's to believed, of course, it may be just a lie, but he does work in a Toby carvery, according to him. So anyway, talking of this track, Rudy, I don't know if you know of it, but they've actually done a really good job, and I think it's a wonderful place for people to get together. And if I was more able, I would be doing the same thing. But it's really good. She won. She won the lap by miles. Hello Barry, by the way. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. Are they doing the London? I think well, I said to them, Lloyd, that they've done it today. They need to do it every day, and they sort of laughed at me. Oh, it's really funny. So there we go. That was today's excitement. And I personally think that the whole thing was paid for by the city council to encourage healthy, getting healthy. Hi, Sinista. Don't come on here advertising your troll business. If you were a normal person, then I would say fair enough, but not after some of the comments I read. Thing is, you can't come on the chat and be all lovey-dovey, nicey-nicey, and then go on to other channels and start talking shit about me. This applies to everybody, because I know who you are. I see them sometimes, and if I don't see them, I get told about them. Yeah, well, whoever he is, whatever. So yes, Rudy, it is just north. If you, sorry, I'm hopeless on road names, but if you're heading on the airport road, but before you get to the big crossroads, there's a turning which sort of goes into the what do they call it? Hang on, I've got wind again. I should drink the beer really. It goes into the administration area of the city, so you've got all the agencies, the DMV and all of that. So you turn down there, carry on going for as far as you can go, and it goes rural road, and then basically there's a lake, another lake. Well, there you go. You've just admitted that you were nasty. So I rest my case. You can't come on lovey-dovey and kissy, by the way, and make comments about me, because it doesn't work like that. I might be disabled, but I'm not fucking stupid. It's funny. It's quite funny actually, because if it isn't who it is supposed to be, then it is quite funny, because he will be quite pissed. But I don't see how you can have the same name. Is that possible? So I could go around calling myself Small Gods. That might be good. What did you miss? You haven't missed nothing yet. We just had a couple of trolls in the house. I gave one of them both barrels because they showed no respect. You can't apologise. There's no taking it back. Unfortunately, you say what you say. You should think before you say it. If you're going to be nasty, then just think about don't be nasty. Why should people put up with your shit? Tell me that. And also, the other thing, it's a load of bollocks, because there's other methods of contacting via email, Facebook, whatever. There are methods. Semaphore, smoke signals. So to tell me that you couldn't apologise because you were blocked is a load of crap. Yes, very true. So there we go. Moving on. Yeah, I mean they just don't like it, do they? I mean, why do you call them effing wasters? It's quite true. I've got my tolerance level. My tolerance level for crap is quite low at the moment. From all, I mean, the problem is, guys, you don't see the comments that are left because it's a moderated channel. As I said last night, I still have to read these effing things because I've got to determine if they're genuine or not. And if they're not genuine, I've still got to read it. Well, it could be a 6 hour this tonight, I reckon. We done 4 hours, 4.5 hours. My staying power. Luckily, Barry, we've got 3 beers in the fridge, so it should be all right. Should be all right for 6 hours. Don't give me the sub story. Should have thought about that before you started doing it. You know, you're in control of your own life and your own what you say about people. I don't believe that. You cannot turn yourself around. You are what you are. Don't say it in the first place. Think about your actions and your if you even have any morals, which I doubt. If you think it's been quite hard, then tough. You know, you've given no consideration to what I think when you were making those comments and spreading that gossip. Not really bothered. I work with drug addicts. Don't give me that. Drug addicts are actually quite quiet and innocent. People I used to work with regretted what they were doing. They were willing to work with me, accepting what I helped them with. And as I say, I worked with drug addicts for many years, and it's no excuse. I'm sorry to say. Says he drinking a beer, which I thought was quite ironic. Ironic, yes, very ironic. So let's not make it about you. Let's make it about me, shall we? After all, it's my channel. But yeah, I think that people should to realise you're in control of your own life. If you want to be like that, then expect to get the shit thrown back at you because you cannot behave like that. That's why I wonder this world is going to the dogs because people don't care anymore. They really don't. And we can make a difference by caring and thinking about what we're doing, thinking about how we affect other people. Certainly this channel, I'm very aware of how I impress people because what I say is taken as fact, and people can see that as a sort of an influence. So I am aware of how I have to be very very careful, not only about what I do but about what I say. But when it comes to people trolling, then they can just F off because they are just a waste of space. I am going to enjoy that beer, Brian, because I've just got another one. She just gave me it. She got this one here. Hang on, can't show the label. And this one. Oh yeah, he's a little pussycat, isn't he? God, I thought I was gonna have trouble with the GE one, but he was like a little fly that you swat. It went like that, and he was gone. But I have to say that the other troll that we've had trouble with, you know who, Mr. C, has gone very quiet. I wonder why. I wonder if it's the police that have visited him. Possibly. That was lovely. I enjoyed that. Number 2. How would I know that he never shares his tricks? No, I can't show it. I can't show it on camera. So when you see that, just shut your eyes. Can I join one with you? Of course you can, Brian. You're more than welcome. In fact, I think probably we're going to be getting together, aren't we? At some point. Probably before you come to Thailand, is it? Oh shit, oh my God, sorry, you have to excuse me a second. I've just done the fatal error of moving the camera and it stopped copying the files. So I've now got to copy the files again. So bear with. Number 2 already, yeah. Well, I did start early, Farang. We came in early tonight, and I had to have a shower and stuff, so I had a little bit of a drinking before we started. But it wasn't a lot. It was only like a little bit with a bowl. So just hang on, just bear with me. So I've now got to copy all those files again. Oh, pain in the ass. A little tip, don't move the camera when you copy them off. Come on. Stop peeing around. No, not recognised. Bear with. It's playing silly buggers again. And again, it's a classic example of what I said before. Copy the files. Don't move them, because if this happens, then you've lost all the files. I know that from experience. I actually thought about going to Willesden and popping into the Toby Carvery, seeing if this guy is actually real, and to see if he's got any balls to front up to me and tell me face to face what he thinks. Because half of these haven't got any balls. Right, copy. I don't want to copy and replace. I want to just copy. Oh God. I just want to copy them. And hopefully this time remember not to move the camera. Right, I'm back with you. Right, so what's been happening while I've been away? Okay, let's keep it secret. Next month, yes, Brian, just a small bottle of whipped. I wish. What was that? I have no idea what that meant, so that was deleted. And what's the point of asking that? You've lost the connection, but you're back. Oh well, welcome back, Frank. I'm here. Hello, David. Hello, people. Good evening or good day. We're on 63% today. Today we're on the hotel cable connection, so it might be a bit jerky. Yeah. So, and ooh, another ginger beer rum. Lovely. Ready for another all-nighter. Well, actually, if I did an all-nighter, then I wouldn't have to get up, would I? I'd already be up. And let's face it, I've already had a shower, so I don't need to have another shower. Good idea. So how many hours is that? It's already, was it 10:34? So we've got 6 hours. Nah, doesn't appeal. I'm sorry to say. Not after last night. I can't do 2 nights in a row. So I'm glad to see Rudy's on the ball, mate. Thank you. I don't care who it was, Paul. And it's not fun. Be attention. Well, yes. People say I haven't got a sense of humour. I have got a sense of humour, but there's a limit. If you're going to take the piss, then you can piss off, as they say. Sorry, I shouldn't really swear, should I? I'll get demonetised. Sorry, I shouldn't really do that. It's very naughty of me. That's lowering myself to the level of profanity. And basically, if I use profanity, then I have lost. So, sorry, that was just a joke. Just a little joke. Sorry. Apologies, all my fans. I am good, really. But they just wind me up. Something chronic. I just want to tell them to stick it up their ass. You can tell my tolerance level is quite low. So there we go. But what did that prove there, guys? With the appearance of a guy called Paul, which I don't know if anybody else remembers having anybody by that name in the chat. Yes, good joke. But what if that is true, what he's saying, then that means that he has 2 accounts. And what does that say to you? 2 accounts. Why do you need 2 accounts? Suspicious. Actually, there's an Elvis song that I could sing, Suspicious Minds. Lloyd, get me some words for Suspicious Minds, and I'll have a little sing. Cause I know how people like me singing, see? Especially the trolls. They love me singing, and they also like me to take my shirt off. By the way, shirt available in the shirt shop, along with other shirts. Well, yeah, I did actually. I told you that just now, didn't I, Barry? That I thought about going there because I was doing the copying, so I couldn't see if anybody answered me. But well, why do you need 3 accounts? I mean, I just find that's very, very troll-like. You don't need 3 accounts. I haven't got 3 accounts. Why do I want 3 accounts? Unless I'm going to do some trolling. And to be fair, Google needs to stop that. They need to bar people that have more than 1 account. Oh, that's cold. Barry, you've said the W word. The W word that people don't like to hear. Well, why don't you just do it incognito? Still, or go and watch YouTube Red. Perfectly legal. Clearly, there's something wrong with your marriage if you need to go and watch naughty videos. I don't have to watch them. Which is something that people... Oh, I beg your pardon, you two, Asia. I didn't see your message there, sorry. You missed the joke. Oh, sorry. I apologise. It probably would be quicker for you to just go back and watch the last bit of it again, because I can't reenact it. I apologise. We're getting the semi hard luck story now, and no, I haven't got any sympathy. Sorry, it's just I've heard so many stories, but from people that I don't believe anything, and I'm sorry to say that it would be very, very difficult for me to. What you need, Barry, is a man shed like I had when I was married for 16 years, and you can do what you like in your man shed. And yeah, if you want to watch some naughty videos, then you can hear them coming. And quite often she did come in and try and catch me out, but it never happened. There's always that reset button. But yeah, incognito in what's it called, the Chrome. So it doesn't save your. You can have a private session, and you don't save your history and stuff like that. Rudy. Well, Rudy, I see your tolerance level has got down to my level. Yeah. But you know, to be perfectly frank, they can say what they like. You know, they can make up stories. It doesn't mean a thing. They're only here to promote their evil ways. But we've done quite nice tonight. We've had a few in, so I'm quite happy. Boosted numbers. We've had a chat. We've had a swear. We've had a beer. Can we desist? Yes, Frank. He has gone. Rudy has deleted him permanently. Yeah, we can move on now. Talk about something decent. You know, there is the thing about abuse that people recognise that if they are abused, then they do try and abuse others, but it's not deliberate. Hello, Glenn. How are you, mate? Yes, that's right. Banished to the man shed. It's the only place I got peace and quiet. Mind you, I had my office there because we only had a small house, so we had a bungalow, and it wasn't really room for my office. So I had a fully equipped shed. I had it insulated, alarmed, everything. and I ran the internet out to the shed as well. How you doing, Glenn? We're doing all right. Deleted him like back from the future. Yeah, gone from my life. All of his bullshit. But I like that, Rudy. That was really clever. I thought you come down to my tolerance level. You're on my wavelength. Oh dear. But there we go. So we're having fun, and of course, yeah, I can't tell you, Barry. Sorry. What I will tell you is the Penang was good. It was very, very spicy, though. Obviously, Penang is spicy, but I did find it, for me, I did find it overly spicy. But the rest of it, you'll have to wait for the video, because there is a classic line from Madam after we'd left the, obviously after we left the restaurant in the car, and I had it on video. So, I mean, you'll laugh your bloody heads off, because I really did. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Did you miss something? Yeah, we've had a few trolls in the house, mate. A few trolls. Seem to have calmed down now. Oh yeah, because it is quite late. They've probably gone to bed. Oh yeah, no, it's the weekend. Oh. The Tesco curry, jeez. So what we on? We're on 1 hour 17 minutes. Oh, that's quite good. 16:46. So what we're going to do? I'm going to tell you now. We're going to stop. We're going to stop at 5 p.m. UK time, because that is 11 p.m. Thailand time. In their padded cells, they probably stopped their internet. Oh, God. As we all know, they're not allowed out in the weekday because it's a school night and they've got to go to school in the morning. But obviously today is Saturday. Oh dear, it's giving me wind again. Windy, a bit windy. Oh, so are you waving at me, darling? Hello. We've got long distance waving. We're not going to see her tonight. She's over there. She's happy. Well, you never know, Frank. You can't have every day. I mean, we had none yesterday. It was quiet. But today, and it does give you a little bit of entertainment, doesn't it? Oh, look, Go-Go's in the house. Hello, Paul. Yellow. Lloyd, you never got me the words. Suspicious minds. Spaghetti. Somebody needs to get me the words for suspicious minds before I get too pissed. Not that I'm going to get pissed, but you never know. Suspicious minds. Oh, we do like a little sing song. Show me the way to go home. You Google it, you cheeky so-and-so. I'm doing a live stream. I can't do my own work before you get out, caught in the trap and can't walk out. Suspicious minds. Was it called Tesco's? Very good. Very good. Don't start that song again. But show me the way to go home. I had a little drink about an hour ago. It's gone right to my feet. Hello. What is, oh, yeah, all right. Go-Go's in the house. The words for suspicious minds. Because that's what I am when I hear the troll sub stories. I've got suspicions. I've also got cream for it, so I'm all right. That was a good night, yes, it was very good. I think we had about 15 bottles. 15 bottles on the wall. If one bottle fell off, there'd be 14 bottles. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what we're doing to me? When you believe a word I say. Oh no, when you don't believe. Oh, Go-Go, you've been beaten. When you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds. We're caught in a trap. In a trap. We're caught in a troll trap. Oh God, it got bad tonight. Barry, stop it. It's a trap. Oh dear. Oh, God. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Karaoke, here we come. Obviously, it would be better with the tune as well, but Thailand has mint M&Ms. Well, Paul, that is one way of changing the subject, I have to say. Well done, mate. Change the subject. Very good. So there we go. Yeah. When is Elvis gonna leave the room? Oh wow. Oh God. You're too kind. You are too kind. It was the least I could do. Oh jeez. Oh my God. I've never had so much fun in all my life. You lot are hilarious. Even if I'm not hilarious, you are. Oh dear. Oh, oh God. I'm not going to be able to get up in the morning and go, yeah, get up at 4 in the morning. Why? Why? 4 in the morning. Anyway, that's enough of that, Elvis. We've got music TV on again, playing to itself. Why? I don't want to get demonetized for singing Elvis songs. Why so early? Can we have a good night kiss? Tab, come, come. They want you to say good night. Do they have the white main-coats? They probably do. Anyway, they want you to say thank you and good night.
Thank you. Good night,ค่ะ.
And tell them you have to get up in the morning. What time? What time you get up?
3:30.
3:30. You told me 4.
At home 4.
At home 4. Ah, God. But why? Why we go?
You not go.
I not go.
Yes, because they no.
You've just noticed my picture on the side of the screen.
Up to you.
Up to me. So who am I supposed to be, Andy? Yes. You cannot beat me in hamburgers. Did you hear that by any chance? It was it was loud enough, wasn't it? It wasn't me, by the way. No, she can't. Oh God. No, I don't even want to ask her. I wouldn't even bother asking her. Oh my God. Oh, we're having so much fun. Oh, cheers for bringing us back to reality then, Frank. Drop that back in. It's Monday. We're going back Monday night. Thank you, you too, Asia. Good night. Have a good night. I know it's quite late. We're in 1657, but it's 11 p.m. in Thailand. No, it's the most annoying Thai phrase, up to you, because it means passing the buck and they can't make a decision. So up to you means do what you want, but I don't agree with it. Very, very frustrating. So Monday night, hopefully going on the 8 p.m. back to Bangkok, arriving at 9 allegedly, but it will probably be 10, and then I've got about 3 hours to get my luggage and check in again. Back in England by 7:15 on Tuesday morning, and back to reality on Wednesday. Oh God, back to reality. Exciting. And of course, don't forget, we are going to resume our live streams every week on a Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Thailand time. But essentially, 2 p.m. slot is mine. I've had it for about a year. So we'll see what happens. Back to reality. Trying. But there you go. So we're on 1 hour and 30 minutes tonight. And yes, very true. Very true, Farhan. She doesn't like it when I say it, but up to you, darling. Oh my God, it does my head in. But I can feel my eyes closing, and I feel like I need to sleep. So I'm going to call it a night. Sing the Fall Guy theme. I don't know the Fall Guy theme. God. What I'll do is I'll sing Andy and Teddy are waving goodbye. Goodbye. Tomorrow you start the live streaming tomorrow, every Sunday, and if you want, you can make me a moderator. Fair enough. Up to you, Barry. I'm going to call it birthday streams. Excellent. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all of the moderators. But thank you to Rudy for being very good at your job, and also for being on the same wavelength. So we had a few very interesting conversations. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. And of course, thank you to Gogo for his excellent Googling skills. Don't forget, we will be back tomorrow, unfortunately, and that is a threat. We will be back. And yes, I'll have a lovely 4.5 hour sleep. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Okay, and bye.